Good evening, vinyl community. North Carolina vinyl picker here. Got a big snowstorm coming, so this might be my last show for a while. Supposed to be here tomorrow night, going into Monday morning. Tomorrow, Monday morning. It's an all-day, 24-hour event. So we'll see how things go. But I wanted to go ahead and get my Saturday show in tonight because I might not be on tomorrow night. So we'll start off. I got some really cool VCLT today from my best friend in New Jersey, John. And he blew my socks off. And I was so glad to get this from him. And I want to publicly thank him very much for sending me those records. Me and John have been friends for 45 years. Long time. So, thank you very much, John. And also want to go through a few things I found. I went to a record store, found a few things, and I got a few things in from eBay. And what else did I do? I got some other stuff. I got a couple things at a Goodwill, and I found a whole bunch of CDs. So let's get into it, and let's get this all in and wrapped up, and make it too kind of short. I don't want to be too long-winded. People don't want to sit down and watch a video that's really long. So we'll start off by these items here. I went to a record store here the other day, local record store in Morganton, North Carolina, and very good store. And he had a few CDs that I was interested in, and a couple of in a record. So first one is actually there's a Tori Amos best of that I didn't have, and this is called Tales of the Librarian, and it's a nice comp. Has all the bangs and whistles up to a certain album, and it takes us right on up to around 2001, somewhere right around there. So Tales of the Librarian coming in, number 1 CD I got at the record store. I got the Miles Davis, Kind of Blue. Found that one there for $5, and I picked it up. I have never heard it before, but I'm tipping my toe into the jazz. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a listen, probably tonight. And he had this one there, and I've been really enjoying the Robert Plant, Alison Krauss. And this one here, Carry Fire, is Robert Plant's latest solo album. Came out a couple of years ago. And it's really good. The title track, Carry Fire, reminds me of Led Zeppelin. But his voice is still strong. He's not croaking like a frog like some of these artists of a certain age. But that's what happens when you get older, your voice goes. But Robert Plant still sounds pretty good. So I got that. And I got this. I forgot I already had it on CD, but it's okay. I got the vinyl, and it's another John Coltrane album, Blue Train. Yeah, I just showed this on George Allen's contest. This is a really nice album, 180 gram. It's on Wax Time Records. Sounded good to me. Let me know if there's a better copy out there that sounds better than this. And then today I found a couple things. This one here, a lot of people have seen the John Wayne movie called Hatari. And I collect movie soundtracks, so I seen this one there. And I picked it up for $1 at the local Goodwill. This is pretty cool. And the album looked pretty good shape. I already put it in a protective sleeve. And this one there was also there. The New Birth. It's called Blind Baby. Anybody out there seen this album before? It's funk and soul. And I could have showed this one for George. But I'm going to give this a listen. This came from 1975 on Buddha Records. So, anybody out there know about anything about that record? let me know. But it sounded pretty good. And then I got these here from off of eBay. It's another Tori Amos, but I used to have this one back, and I did the purge on CDs. I got rid of a lot of my CDs. And this one here is the UK import. And it's one I didn't have. And I had to pay up a little bit for this one. But it was worth it. Because this is a hard one to get for a good price. And I found this one here at the record store. The Graham Edge Band from the Moody Blues, who just recently passed away about a month ago. And Adrian Gervais, Kick Off Your Muddy Boots. I never had the Graham Edge solo albums. I had the Justin Hayward and John Lodge. And I had the Ray Thomas and Mike Pinder for years, but I never had these. So now I got to go find the other one. But at least I found one, and he made two of them. So I'll find it. And the other one's called Paradise Ballroom. But this one here is really good. It's a really good album. It's on the Threshold, the Moody Blues label. This one here I got in the mail from eBay. It's called Yes Solos LP Sampler, and it's a white label promo. People out there know how much I love my white label promos. And then this one has John Anderson song, Flight of the Morglade from Elias, Chris Squire doing Hold On Your Hand, Steve Howe, Patrick Moraz, and Alan White. They all have songs. And then on the other side, it duplicates the same artist from the band Yes with different songs. So this is pretty cool. But when the one I saw on Discogs didn't have all this writing on it. Someone wrote on there, demonstration stereo, professional, 4H, 2G, distortion, channel sampler, or whatever that means, 30 watts RMS or over per channel, and it had a price of $17.50. I think I paid less than $5 for it. But I like picking up weird stuff like this in promos. And then this one here was sought after of mine. I've been wanting this one to not complete my Olivia Newton-John collection, but another step in the right direction. I still have to get a couple more, but this one here is sought after. This is her first album, and it's called If Not For You. Yeah, it's a nice young Olivia. Put that back up here with my other Olivias. And then what else did I get? I got a bunch of CDs at the thrift store. These are all $1 a piece. Jazz band called Third Force. These guys are really good. I have a couple more of their CDs, but I didn't have this one. So for $1 I picked it up. And Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits, Sailing into Philadelphia. This album came out around 2000. I didn't have this, and it was still sealed. It was $1. So I said, oh, why not? I'll give that a listen. I like Dire Straits. Then I found two REM CDs. They were $1 a piece, and they're both in really good shape. They're both nice and clean. And then I found this Moody Blues Anthology. This is actually a double album, but it only had the one album in it. But for $1 I picked it up, and maybe I'll find the other CD. This goes for like $25. But I wish it was complete, but it's not. But the artwork's cool. These one here, these next two here, Three Dog Night, the Millennium Collection, the best of, and James Taylor best of. These are still sealed. These were $1 a piece. These will go in the collection. And then this one here was actually on my list of something I wanted to get, was the Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison. And this one here is a 20-bit digitally remaster for $1. I like that cover of John in there, that picture there, and then he's on the CD. Pretty cool. Yeah, I played that one today. That sounded really good. So now we're up to my VCLT. VCLT from John. I want to again thank you very much for sending that to me. It was a surprise. I got it in the mail today, and I guess he's got some duplicates of some stuff, and he's going to be sending them my way, which I greatly appreciate. So first thing I'll show you on the VCR. This has already been opened today. I couldn't wait to not open it. He sent me a couple of cards. Kate Bush. Pretty cool. A couple I didn't have. I have some other ones of hers, but I didn't have those. Marillion. A couple CDs. This one here is with Fish, when Fish was with the band. Sugar Mice. It's from the album Clutching at Straws. And these three here was after Fish left the band. And they had a new singer. Got that Cover My Eyes. I still listen to them with the new singer, Hogarth, but they just sound a lot different than they did with Fish. It's a whole different vibe for the band. And then Dry Land. These are all with the new singer, Hogarth. Well, new singer, he's probably been in the band for 20, 30 years. So, yeah, those are pretty cool. I really like those a lot. Put those in with my 45s. Now, here's the albums he sent me. He sent me some Steve Hackett albums. This one here is Spectral Mornings. Can't have enough Spectral Mornings. Great album. David Langdon, the lead singer for Big Big Train, who just passed away over the holidays, redid the song with vocals. And Steve Hackett never had vocals on the song; it's instrumental. But David Langdon and Rob Reed from Magenta, along with the lady it's in Magenta, her name's Booth, I think. They got together and they put lyrics to the song, and you can stream it on YouTube. It's incredible. You know, if you know the song from back in the day, back in the late '70s, early '80s, if you know this album, then you owe it to yourself to go on YouTube. And if you're a big fan of Steve Hackett in particular, listen to the track with the vocals. I mean, they wrote the vocals for the music 30, 40 years later. So, pretty cool. Clocks. Steve Hackett. The Angel of Mons. This is an EP. Defector. His third album. So basically, he sent me Steve Hackett's first 3 albums. This is a great album. This is his third album. Spectral Mornings was his second album, and this is his. No, this is his second album. I'm sorry. Those are third and fourth. This is Please Don't Touch. His first album was Voyage of the Acolyte. That one's not here. John must have kept that one. It's okay. I have a copy of it. And I listen to it quite often. Again, I got the Canadian band, FM. It's Black Noise. This is a really good progressive rock album. They had a couple more after this, but they didn't hold up to this one. This actually has Nash the Slash on it. I don't think it's the same Nash the Slash. So I could be corrected on that. But I know they're Canadian. And then they got 1, 2, 3 Triumvirate records. This was a German band that made it pretty big in the U.S., and they sound a lot like Emerson, Lake and Palmer at the time. They were like a clone. So if you like Emerson, Lake and Palmer, you would love Triumvirate. The ones you want to get are this one, which is this one here is Illusions of a Double Dimple. And then you want to get Spartacus. This is their other album. That they sound so much like Emerson, Lake and Palmer. This album, this is another album of Triumvirate. I've never heard this album. It's called Old Loves Die Hard, and it still has the mouse on there. So I have to give this a listen. They made 5 or 6 records, but I never had them all. I basically only had the Spartacus and Double Dimple album, and this one here is the highlight of the whole shebang here. The German band called Grobschnitt. And me and John were really into this band. I used to have all their vinyl records. I like to have them again. I'd like to have Merry-Go-Round and Rock Pommel's Land. I don't have those anymore. This one here is Solar Music Live, and it's pretty whack. It's prog, it's krautrock, it's psych, it's all the above. So if you like all that German krautrock and psych music, this one here will be right up your alley. So that's all I got for tonight. Thanks for listening and watching the show. That's a lot of stuff I found this week. I did George Allen's contest. That's on a different video. I didn't want to combine them. Like I say, I may not be on tomorrow night. That's why I wanted to go tonight and get it in and get it done. I'll probably won't see you again till Tuesday night, as long as we don't lose power up here and I don't have to move to the lower ground. Then we'll be probably maybe Tuesday I'll show you some video of the snow dump here in North Carolina mountains. So we'll talk to you later. You all be safe out there, and we'll talk to you later. Bye for now.